don't participate in your own oppression. Briefly, just spend a little bit of time there going through some of your comments throughout this show. And much appreciated also, guys. I see a lot of comments coming in there, guys. You're an incredible audience. So much interactivity there with the show as it goes on. I'm blown away by it. Like, I've over 50 people watching live now. I'm sure there's probably RT shows out there that don't even have that large an audience. Do you know that their numbers get propped up because they just have it on in all the waiting rooms in the hospitals? But even then, like, how many people are even looking at the screen? Probably looking at it because you're after reading all of the other notices on the wall around you. So thanks, guys. Honestly, you're an amazing audience as always. Martin Hogan saying, check out Integrity Ireland to see how corrupt the justice system is. Yeah, it's actually a page I follow, and yeah, there is incredible injustice and corruption going on out there. And yeah, that is a good page to be following. So nice one for that, Martin. Bhagwan Son saying, government is a joke. The utter excuse of I'm just doing my job from the Garda. Like, man, I hate it when I hear that. When I hear them saying, I'm just doing my job. Well, so were the fucking Nazis, like, you know what I mean? Just because it's your job, it doesn't mean it's bloody right. Like, come on. Like, where is the ethics in it? Where is your morality? Surely just because something is your job, it doesn't excuse you to remove the part of your brain that engages with it. Is this moral or not? Like, you know, like that should be always active. You should never deactivate that part of your brain in order to just do your job. No, like, sorry, money is fictitious. It is not necessary. Like, real life, we are real people. Emotions are real. Money is not real. When you go and affect me and upset my life for money because it's your job, you're paid to do something, that doesn't excuse your morals. Like, it still makes it immoral and it still makes it wrong. Just because it's lawful and what I'm doing is unlawful, it still doesn't mean it's immoral and what you're doing is moral as a guard. So think about it. Like, if you're out there and if you're a guard, you've incredible power. You've a lot of power to show discretion to people at the side of the road. But sadly, there's a lot of guards out there, man, and they're hell-bent on catching people with cannabis because it's just so goddamn easy to do it, isn't it? We're such a bloody low-hanging fruit. We're so easy. And when we get caught, we're so apologetic, and, you know, we make it so easy for them. Yes or no, sir, 3 bags full, sir, you know. Yeah, you caught me, I was wrong. What more can I say? Please, guard, go easy on me. The state of the Irish system, lads, a huge fine and a jail sentence. Yeah. Bhagwan's son saying they can choose to also not enforce these stupid laws. Exactly, they do. They have the power of discretion all the time. They don't need it to be bestowed upon them because they already have it. So this thing, I'm just doing my job. Sorry, it doesn't fly with me at all. Podge 85, yep, unfortunately, but it's very good though for people to check out the laws. It is, guys, the Misuse of Drugs Act. If you haven't already read them, it's certainly an interesting one to have a read through and to inform yourself as to the wording of it and to the creation of it and all of that is within it. It is interesting, all right. Green Tea says, your friendly reminder that it is technically illegal to drink outdoors right now, but the Gardaí are choosing not to enforce it. That is very true, actually. That is very true. That was brought up recently, that there are premises that currently don't hold a license in order to have outdoor seating and dining currently are doing so illegally. And when they sell alcohol out there, that is also illegal to do. And they're looking past it. They're turning a blind eye because there's a massive backlog in the licensing process for that. Irish Hemp Harvest, what's going on? I know a lad who had a court date and his solicitor was able to shuffle around the date to get him the right judge. Worked out well for him. You see that this is where a solicitor comes to benefit. The solicitors know the judges, and if you get a good one who's willing to do such a thing, then you're on the right track to be able to get off with it. But again, for me, I'm just kind of, I don't really want to encourage, like, if you can go for that, guys, go for it, you know, by all means. I'm not going to judge you for it. But for me, I would definitely want to encourage people to challenge the charges, to not make it easy, to don't get a solicitor who's going to go in and say, look, you're guilty, to try to get one to go in and argue the grounds of human rights, to go in and argue the grounds of your medicinal use, should it be medicinal use that you're using it for. This stuff of going in and saying that you're guilty, that needs to change. Paying the fines, that needs to change. Like, don't pay the fines. If you get fined for cannabis possession, like, just don't pay it, refuse to pay it. And just, you know, just don't participate in your own oppression. That's just my opinion anyway. That's what I would love to see more people to kind of do. A massive campaign of civil disobedience, of just disengaging with the criminal justice system that discriminates us so much. So that's just my views on what people should do.